Hey guys, welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a love and life reading for the 20th and the 21st of June. That is the weekend of the 20th and the 21st of June. So let's see what we have here for the 20th and the 21st of June. The 21st is Father's Day over here for us. 21st of June, Fathering Sunday. So let's see what we have. Okay. Okie dokie. Actually, no, we'll leave this here because these are extra. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords as an overall energy. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords. So on the 20th, equal give and take, a brand new beginning in truth, honesty, clarity. There's some kind of security here. There's some kind of solidarity. There's there's depth and grounding. There's honesty and truth. This on the 20th, it feels like someone's very sure. Someone knows exactly where they stand. Someone knows exactly what they're going for, know exactly what they want, know exactly, you know. They know exactly, there's surety here, and there's depth, there's balance. And there's the truth. Someone knows exactly what they want, exactly what they're going for. It could be that equal give and take brings some kind of truth as well. Or is the truth, like somebody has to give something or receive something, which is their truth. Could be to do with commitment, could be to do with plans and commitment. It could be to do with spirituality, contracts also, because people do work on weekends. So we have on the 21st, we have the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords. So whereas there was groundedness or surety on and truth on the 20th, there is now this, someone is in their head. Someone has made their own mental cage that they cannot escape from. Because at the beginning of the day, there is the Eight of Swords, and at the end of the day, there's a Nine of Swords. So it progresses because something happens, something sudden happens. Knight of Pentacles, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is moving really slowly towards a Leo. Then there's a sudden change which brings worry. anxiety, sleepless nights. Something suddenly changes. So from being very sure to being very unsure. We do have the strength card, so there is some confidence, there is some wisdom involved here. There is maybe a necessity for someone to change their perception of a situation. I feel like someone feels that they should give up on something. But in the center of this is strength. So don't give up. Something might be happening really slowly. Your manifestation may be coming really slowly. But don't give up. There's going to be something that happens that feels like a setback. But it could be partly brought on because of your perception of the situation. Or their perception of a situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be someone in your environment. Which then leads to anxiety and worry. Which is, you're already in that place. With the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, you're already in that place. You start off in that place. You start off putting yourself in your own mental cage. Because something is taking its time to get to you. But you must have courage and trust. Be easy with yourself, I feel. Be easy. This tower is something that can't be avoided. There will be a sudden change. But you can change the way you react to it. It doesn't have to be the 9 of Swords energy. It doesn't have to be that worry and the sleepless nights. You can change your reaction to it. Or they can change their reaction to it. It's all about perception of a situation. It's that cup half full, half empty thing again. Because on Saturday, that person's very, very sure. Could be an earth sign. But on Saturday, that person's very, very sure of their truth. Could receive some confirmation. They could be really in touch with spirit. We have the Tower again. Look. So someone makes a choice in love or business. And the truth causes the Tower moment. The truth is what causes that Tower moment. So it could be that someone's worried about what they've said in a situation. Taking a leap of faith into spirituality. It could be someone worried about what they've said. And how it's going to be. The 9 of Swords again. And we have the Devil and the 6 of Pentacles here. The 6 of Pentacles again. Right. So someone is giving in a choice. Someone has been given a choice? Someone has been given a choice. And they're worrying about the choice that they've made. Their choice that they made at the time was true to them. But it's caused a Tower moment. It's caused a situation that has made things very difficult. And I feel with this, let me just see what's at the bottom of the deck for the perception. We've got 7 of Cups. Yeah, emotional confusion. So I feel with this Fool and the Hierophant that someone's trying to get away from it because of what it's caused. Someone's trying to get away. They're using spirituality to guide them away from this situation as well. But someone's been presented here with a choice to make. And is it because of their emotional confusion? Their perception is not straight. They think that their perception is not accurate. They feel that they've made the right decision and it was the truth for them. But there is, and it could be that they decided to commit to a relationship as well. Which brings a shakedown because that's something that's true for them, but maybe something that wasn't, people didn't expect, people around them didn't expect. And then there's this Three of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. So someone is like, oh, well, you know, what am I going to have to learn? What am I going to have to understand? How much am I going to have to learn? Do I know enough? Is this a whole new learning curve for me? Is this what I want? This partnership. Could be to do with love, could be to do with business. But someone is upset because what their manifestation is taking so long and they've just run out of patience. So someone's going to communicate something on Saturday, but it's because they've run out of patience. They just want to hurry up the process. And hurrying up the process doesn't mean that it's going to turn out well. Someone could just jump at a choice, jump at something that really is coming from a place of emotional confusion and misconception of a particular situation. Sometimes you have to wait for spirit. And with this strength and courage, someone's saying, okay, well, you know, I want to move forward with my future. I want to move forward. I want to make this choice. I want to travel. I want to have what it is that I want. But you need to be easy because you could lose it. It may not turn out the way you want it to because it's not coming from a place of wholeness. They're not coming from a place of wholeness, or you're not coming from a place of wholeness. And that's why we have the devil here, because there's doubt. There's doubt, there's worry, there's anxiety because of this presentation, because someone is being presented with this choice. And yes, it is a choice that has been given by the divine. But too hasty. I think someone's been too hasty here. And have not taken the time to allow their emotional confusion to clear. And so because they've been presented with this choice, they feel like, oh my gosh, all right, let me just act on it. When really, they need to just be calm and take time. Because the worry could be what brings on the Tower. This worry about, have I made the right decision? Have I made the right choice? Have I made a balanced choice? Because there could be some imbalance to it. And the imbalance could come from this misconception, and this emotional confusion. There's a need for reflection here. There's a need for reflection before I believe that decisions should be made. If you're presented with an ultimatum, some kind of decision that you have to make, don't be afraid to say, because it's going to be sudden. You're not going to expect it. But don't be afraid to say, let me think about it. Don't be afraid to say, let me think about it. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. Really interesting. Really interesting. Don't feel rushed into a decision. Don't rush yourself into a decision because you feel that your manifestation is not happening fast enough. There needs to be patience here. So we have Woman of Light. We have God Speaks. And we have Self-Initiation. Woman of Light. God Speaks. And Self-Initiation. We have here. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. We have Divine Guidance and Expectancy. Big message coming out for this weekend. Big message. Big message. You have the Tower twice, so there's going to be a shock. It's going to leave someone worrying and anxious and doubting if what they did was right. We have the Tower twice. So there's definitely going to be a shakedown, a shake-up. Someone could decide to leave a relationship as well. And then try to go back. But if they're not accepted back, then that's what brings the anxiety. Then they realize that this Tower, this break, is actually a real break. Somebody could feel that the relationship that they're in is, they need to leave it. But then they change their minds as well. Because things weren't happening in that relationship fast enough for them. But when they go back, I don't think they get the reception that they were hoping to get. Somebody might just say, okay, well, you said it's done, so it's done. You have realization. So be very careful with what decisions you make in a love relationship as well. Right, so let's read. So we have 49, Woman of Light. And it says, oh, come on. Oops. It's 2 pages to this one. The oracle brings you guidance that you are to be witness to the presence of an awakened being, either within your own self, as a part of your spiritual destiny, or in the form of a beloved other. An awakened one is in your midst, or will soon be. Receive the blessing that emanates from such a being. For to behold one is a gracious spiritual gift that will lift you to the next step of your path. If you are having trouble discerning the true presence of an awakened teacher in your midst, or even your own being, remember that nothing is asked from you by such an awakened one, but loving devotion, so that they may serve the awakening of all living beings. It requires much karmic grace to be granted immediate access to an awakened being. Even more, to become such a living light, take delight. And that is Woman of Light. And then we have number 33, God Speaks. So definitely there is some kind of divine intervention here. With the Tower, yes, there's divine intervention. We have the Devil and we have the Strength cards. So something can be overcome. This is not insurmountable. Just don't make any hasty decisions. Let the divine speak. Let this awakened person in your midst, or let your inner divine speak to you. And we have God Speaks number 33, which is along the same sort of lines as just allowing. And it says, you are being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius in all that is happening. If you feel you are being nudged, know you are being nudged by the divine. If you feel you are being held back, know you are being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you, and all will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you are captivated by the beauty and nature, or an illogical sense that everything is okay, listen. That's the divine talking to you, reassuring you that all is unfolding according to spiritual law, in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. And this is what it is. Don't make any hasty decisions, or try not to. Hopefully, whoever needs to see the people that need to see this, hopefully they do. Don't make any hasty decisions, because it could result in regret. All is unfolding in time. Maybe you have to stick it out. Maybe stick it out, or maybe, oh, it's number 12. I was thinking that's not right. Just don't make any hasty decisions. Wait for spirit to speak to you. Maybe you don't have to stick it out, but maybe now is not the right time to speak. Maybe you have to wait. Maybe someone has a choice between two people and they want to finish a relationship so that they can move on with someone else, but actually it doesn't work the way that they want it to. So be very careful. This oracle holds a message for you. There are many teachers on this path, some humble, some wise, some great companions on your journey of life, and some will enter in and out of your life quickly, perhaps imparting a helpful word, or teaching you a more challenging lesson about trusting and relying upon your own wisdom. The greatest teacher, however, is life itself. You can trust in your own experiences and know that it is the divine spark within you, the life within you, that is the true teacher who carries you home in an awakened reunion with the divine. So that is self-initiation. Very interesting. We have divine guidance. There is a lot of divine intervention this weekend. A lot. Very strong, I should say. Very strong divine intervention in all of this. Look for answers. Look within for the answers. Follow your intuition, your own inner guidance. Listen to your heart. Follow your instincts and gut feeling. Even if it feels strange, go with what you feel energetically drawn to. Explore what you are energetically drawn to do. Stop and listen, really listen. Stop and feel, really feel. Let yourself go deep. The greatest wisdom is inside of you. Expectancy. I can't say enough that there is obviously something that you need to feel it first before acting. You need to feel it first. And you need to make sure it's the right feeling. You need to make sure that it's not your mind that's making a decision. You need to feel it from within. What is right? Something you have been hoping for may not be coming about as you had expected. Observe the image on this card without trying to understand it. Simply allow its energy, color and vibration to fill you. Know you are being filled with the infinite power of love. Your fixed expectations may be blocking you and delaying the arrival of something far more beautiful. Now that's what I think here with this Knight of Pentacles and this Three of Swords. I feel that someone has fixed expectations and actually it's going to lead to heartbreak. Surrender and trust are required. Something far beyond your expectations will manifest soon. So don't try and hurry and rush things along. Just let it be. Let it be. Okay, so number 37, realization, and it says, the frequency of realization supports our internal process to becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. So it goes along with expectancy and manifesting something that is far greater than what you expect. So don't have fixed expectations about how something should go. Be easy, be free. Wait to feel. Wait to feel. Wait to feel it. When you feel it, then you know. But if you don't feel it, then don't. You've got to find your heart-centered truth. Interesting, really interesting. Okay, so let's do the angel answers. 2 cards, guys. So ask your questions. Big message. 2 cards, ask you, because you could lose something that you don't have to lose. Right, Spirit has given us 3. A year from now is the first answer. Second answer is choose a new direction. And the third is compromise. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay well, stay well, stay well. Mwah, many blessings to you. See you again soon.